Okay, hi, this is Michael Ellis. Now, I just, um, I just picked and cut down some of the um, plants I was doing an experiment with here. Some pea plants and beans, and as you can see, my clover has gone to crap. After you see that, now I just planted some new bean plants here. I'm doing an experiment. Now there's a window here, and there's a lamp here. Oh, there's my battery saying it's low. Now, as an experiment, and actually that's probably why my battery's going low. Um, I'm going to grow. Now, as you can see, these plants didn't turn out. They were all leggy and crapped. So, now plants just turn out leggy if I grow them here. So this is going to be the experiment to break the cycle. Now, I just installed up above a copper plate. So this is going to be like the ultimate sunlight by wire experiment. Now, I have a hunch that if I hook the plate up to orgonite, it's going to take the sun's energy, which is in a magnetic state, into the orgonite and put it back out via the plate. So it's going to take the sun's energy as it hits the magnetic field of the Earth, because the sun is held to the Earth is held in the sun's energy levels by the planet rotates around the sun at a fixed distance because it absorbs because it reacts to the magnetic presence of the sun. So the magnetic field is directly related to the sun, as the Earth is in its orbit. So the orgonite reacts with the magnetic field. So it's like it reacts to the sun. So by absorbing the solar energy from the magnetic field, having it should react the same way that a plate on the roof in the sun would act in the sunlight by wire experiment. So I'm talking about Dr. Heironymous' sunlight by wire experiments, where he had a copper plate sitting out in the sun, and he had a wire going down. And if you haven't heard this before, he had a wire going down into a pitch dark basement, and he grew plants that were perfectly green and dark. Some were even burnt up because he had too large of a plate, and there was like a aluminum base that grounded them at the end. And he grew plants in pitch dark basement. So, anyways, so I'm thinking the orgonite works as a way to directly access the solar energy, the whatever you want to call it. So like by proxy, by the magnetic field. So the copper plate connected to these wires I have going around, and ultimately hooked up to my little orgonite brick, whatever you want to call it, going along the wires, and ending up in this like, I don't know, like 1.5 foot copper plate squared, going down right above these bean plants. I just planted some bush beans, so we'll see how those go. If they end up super leggy, then it's a failure. Maybe, I don't know, I'll plant some more clover, see how that does. See if it doesn't get all wrecked and leggy like those did. Those didn't have enough light, obviously, because it was just reacting to the light in the LED strips around the room. And obviously the window is out of the question. I don't open the shades enough for plants to grow, because the plants were all growing out this way. So this is my final attempt at sunlight by wire, and the pyramids don't do anything. So because those are all out of the way anyways. They don't emit a field that grows plants anywhere. So So this is my final attempt at sunlight by wire. Thanks for watching. This is Michael Ellis.